Hi, it's Geneva, and I have just finished a boxed mini. The overall measurement is 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. The inside pages are 8.25 by 8.25 for 8-inch square matting. This is very interactive, but with a boxed mini, you have to be very careful that you don't go overboard with adding extra flips and spaces for photos, as you will not be able to close your box. As you can see, I have made this with the Good Ole Sport papers from Graphic 45. This is my cover, or the lid if you will. The spine is plain. The lid is three-sided because you have to have the spine to hold your pages on. And here I just put a little piece of decorative chipboard just to give it some definition that, you know, this is probably where you want to lift the lid from. Now when you open it up, the bottom, top and bottom and side edges will fall down. I have decorated them with cut aparts from the paper. I've done some fussy cutting. There are 12 pages, 6 double-sided. I do build most of my albums envelope style, which means there's a photo mat in between each page. There are nice full-size photo mats. Now the inside cover, these are some crystals, and I took the a little mini flower punch and punched the flower and then put the crystal in the center. This is magneted in. Magnet closure, piece of chipboard. This punch I used throughout. It's a Martha Stewart punch, and it is decorative but not feminine. So I felt this was a perfect choice for this nice masculine album. It is a punch around the page punch, so there is a corner punch for it, and I have used it. You will see it later. Back, magnets are hidden under here and under here. Plenty of room to put a photo or anything you would like here. It doesn't have to just be the place to hold the book. You can put a little surprise under there of your own. Maybe a special message to the end recipient if it's not for you. I did ink the edges. I wanted this to look aged, and I used, oh my goodness, it is a Tim Holtz Distress, and gathered twigs is what I used. So this simply just falls open. There is a pocket here. This is like a wallet. The first page, this flips up. We also have this little corner piece. It's just 3 small cut aparts that I put on here to make a catch, a little corner catch for these. This I mounted so the back could be written on, or a photo could be put there, of course. This is a pocket with a tag. Now I made the tag so you could slide something under if you wanted to. If you don't, just glue over the top of it. And it just slips right inside that pocket right here. see here, I used the decorative edge. This is a punch out from the, what is it? Probably from the banners, because it's not chipboard thick, and I just punched a circle to go on the back here to match, so it didn't look so raw. So this just flips open. This is totally available space for use. This are totally glued down, so you can just put right over the top. How does this one open? This one folds down. And down again. And this is the mat for the page. I used my circle punch and just did a half circle to pull the tag, so you could grab the tag and pull it out from between the page. I would normally let it overhang the page, but it's inside this box and there's no room for that. This just slips right in there. And then this has a magnet closure and a magnet closure. And flip it over. It's the same paper on both sides of that tag on the inside. I didn't put a magnet on here. This is a piece of the chipboard. This flips up this way. It also opens this way, and then this does have a magnet and opens this way. So there is quite a lot of real estate in here already, and I got just going along and realized that I had to slow down with that. This is simply a banded page. Two large photo mats. This is a cut apart. I left this free so I could slide this in here. And this is a piece of chipboard, and this is from the page that had the borders printed on it, and a couple of cut aparts. This is the photo mat for this page. And see, I used that punch on all of these. I used it throughout the whole book. It's a nice way to finish the edges, and it not be too feminine. Here we have a corner pocket made from a pocket and tags piece. And this is another magnetized piece. And it magnetized, so magnets hold it on, magnets hold it. There's a little magnet in here to keep it closed. And this is simply a cut apart from the papers. I have a pocket, and I just did a little border piece here and a couple of fussy cut pieces, and this is a cut apart from the paper set. And then simply 3 tags in a pocket. And the photo mat in between. This is retired paper. I honestly do not know if you can get it anywhere anymore. This is just in here to illustrate that I didn't glue this down all the way, so you could actually slide a photo under here if you wanted to, or tickets or any other piece of memorabilia. It is the lift for this, which opens and opens again. It also opens this way. So lots and lots and lots of room. And see how this photo mat goes with this? It's just lovely paper. I can't say it's my favorite paper, but it worked up very, very nicely. Very pleased with it. This is a bit of a waterfall. Again, a piece of chipboard. Now I took a strip of paper and I scored it every 1/8 inch to give it this flexibility. So as you add photos in here, this will still work as a closure. Tape somewhere. And here, you can see I used that around the edge. That punch. It's really, really a pretty punch. And of course a magnet. And the photo mat in between. The back side is another pocket with 3 mats in it. I also, on the pocket face, did a little border strip and then some fussy cut pieces. Got a guy with a bat, the ball, and a pitcher. These are simply just cut apart from the paper. Tucked them in here. Here's a scorecard. Right behind. This is a corner pocket. Nice photo mat. And this is totally glued down. So you could totally put your own picture here and have it hang out and then do other things under it. Whoops, and I forgot this one. Nice big photo mat. You know, on these large photo mats, you could do a photo and then on paper just type, print, write, and then put your journaling below it, above it, around it. Again, you know, your imagination take you anywhere you can think to go. This fussy cut and just laid on here for some interest. And I made this just a small pocket with a piece of the paper that had the stamps printed all over it. And of course this is a cut apart. Closes with a magnet. It also opens here. And you have another pocket. And I deliberately didn't put things in here. Getting to the point where I was really worried that I was using up way too much of the available space. Okay, here is simply another pocket page with 2 2 photo mats in it. And here, a couple of cut-aparts tucked in. So I did the footballer, and then looking like the football has been kicked off, and there it is. At least I hope that's what it looks like. He is glued down, he is not. Okay, and your photo mat comes open from there. Last page. Little border strip, fussy cutting here, fussy cutting here. Cut aparts. Now this guy, I left this so you could put something underneath. Another one of the cut aparts. Punched clear around. Punched on the top. That is such cool paper. And this is the back inside cover. It is 3 pockets. I love this. They're held down with brad rather than glued down. It's really neat. I like it. It's one of the things I learned from Laura Dennison. Okay, so we have a cut apart. I made a simple little booklet, and I just took one of this punched around and scored it and folded it in half. And here's another size of the punch around, and another square one, and then just punched at the top edge. Nice large photo mat. All right. Okay, all done. That is it. And to close it, closed. There you go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me here or on my website at koalacat.com. I'll have it in the information below. I hope to see you soon with something new. Bye-bye.